Okay, we have another 1750 battle report for you today. Eldar Army facing Chaos Space Marines over there. Oh, it's okay, it's not painted, but that's alright. And so I have 10 Wraithguard with the Spirit Seer, so they're troops. It's Dawn of War, so my 1 HQ and my troops are on the board. Eljad's in there. I want to make sure I can use my fortune to start off. Walking on, I'm not deep striking or reserving anybody. Walking on, Avatar. 2 groups of 6 Dire Avengers with Exarch, 5 Fire Dragons inside a transport. 2 squads of, those guys are inside Falcons that are outfitted carefully. And we also have Walkers with dual scatter lasers each walking on the board as well. Dawn of War, I'm going second and I'm not going to try to steal initiative, so my opponent is going to go first. All right, good luck. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 1, what happened? The whole army walked on, some cool stuff back there. Those Obliterators, unfortunately, one of them rolled very low, but the other one rolled pretty well. Stuff came on, Demon Prince over there. These guys are proxied as, well, they're not proxied, they're Plague Marines. They're just not painted as Plague Marines. And there's cool squads inside there. I forgot to mention there's some badass Berserkers everywhere. There's a whole ton of Berserkers inside there. And 2 Demon Princes both have Lash of Submission, is that what it's called?
And Slash and Wings.
Slash and Wings, yeah. So they're fast and they're lashing like crazy. So gotta watch out. And it's my turn now. Nothing happened because of Dawn of War. It doesn't have a lot of guns. And it is bottom of turn 1. Okay, rounding up top of turn 1 for me. Everything flew or walked on, ran 1 inch, as always. He loves to run 1 inch. These guys ran 4 inches, so I ran him up there. Moved on over here. These guys, Dawn of War, but I rolled 11 for both of these tanks, so they saw 33 inches by some fluke. So they both fired in, but to the luck of my opponent, nothing really happened. Connected with 1, did nothing. Connected with 1, did nothing. And that was about it. These guys tried to see that vehicle there, but did not roll an 11. I pushed my luck there, it didn't happen. And we are on to the top of turn 2. Okay, rounding up top of turn 2, actually, what happened? Army moved forward a bit, popped smoke on his vehicle. That guy hid behind there. Just moved out over there. Lash of Submission attempted onto these guys. They were just in range, but Runes of Warding prevented it. However, he did not take perils because he rolled exactly 11. Very nice. Some shooting tried to go after this guy, but couldn't penetrate his armor. And I think that was it. So on to bottom of turn 2. Okay, rounding up bottom of turn 2. What happened? We moved up a little bit, and then this guy ran. These guys moved back. What happened here? These guys, guided, fired, opened a volley into that Demon Prince and just gunned him down. 16 wounds. That was crazy dice rolling on my part there. Somehow I got 16 wounds on him, but he just went down. This vehicle here weathered actually pretty well. A good hail of fire. Shooting from this guy. We just managed to immobilize him and make it so he can't shoot because he had smoke pops. So, he's still alive. Those 10 guys are still there, which is why I chickened these guys away a few inches, actually. They were up to about here, and I actually ran them back because I don't want to get assaulted first. I want to force him out. This guy over here fired into here and blew up this Rhino. So that is another kill point, 2 kill points, and they popped out. Only 1 guy died, though, from the explosion, and otherwise they're good. So it is on to top of turn 3. 2 to 1. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 3, right? Yeah, turn 3. What happened? Plasma cannons from the Obliterators. They finally decided to fire and managed to kill 2 of the guys, 2 of the Wraithguard in this unit. One of them scattered onto the Avatar, but couldn't get wounded. They didn't wound him. And I think that was it. These guys moved up and ran. Unfortunately, they only moved 4 and then ran 2, so they went up 6 inches total. He flew up behind them, taking some cover behind his guys. Smart idea. I think that was it. Oh no, this thing moved out and popped smoke. It's going to get ready to belch forward. It's, maybe. They can't come out the front. They're going to try to belch from the side, I guess. We'll see. And this guy over here repaired himself, actually. He rolled a 6, so he's rocking. He's ready to roll. Pretty sweet. Okay, bottom of turn 2. Okay, rounding up my bottom of turn 2. A much worse turn. This is bottom of turn 3. Much worse turn this time. These guys were just out of range. I got greedy. Okay, to be fair, I got greedy. Tried to shoot this Demon Prince down, but he was out of range. This vehicle managed to fire into this unit. I used a blast for the missile, and I clipped Demon Prince, and by some miracle, he took a wound. So he's down to 3 wounds. The unit lost, I think, 1 guy from the pulse laser. Over here, a barrage of shooting into this stupid vehicle. Melta over there. 8 Wraith cannons. Before that, strength 6 shooting, strength 8 shooting, and strength 6. Couldn't do anything to it. Just blew away its gun, I think, once, immobilized it, and then just can't shoot. But that sucks. So it's still alive, and no kill points for me. What happened? These guys moved forward. So we were trying to assault in there afterwards. I think they would have been out anyways. He might have been in. But that was it. So on to top of turn 4, right? Wow. So I hope we get into some melee. It's starting to get kind of late. Top turn 4 coming up. Rounding up top of turn 4, what happened? Eldrad is dead. So these guys charged in, double charged. Barely anyone died on my army. I lost one guy. 1 wound on the Avatar eventually. Avatar killed 2 guys. Those guys, I killed 6 in total. But 1 Power Fist got through on Eldrad. 1 in 9, and again he dies. So I thought I was going to crush my way through these 2 units. But apparently I'm going to have to really fight it. So be it. It's 2-1 for kill points right now. Pretty painful. That is brutal. And we're on to bottom of turn 4. What else happened? Not much. Army moved up. Some shooting, but ineffectual. Okay, rounding up really quickly here because the store's closing. Bottom of turn 4, what happened? These guys popped out of the vehicle, moved forward, charged in. Vehicle moved over here. We fired stuff in here, reduced him down to 1 wound. He's only got 1 wound left. These guys popped out, nuked the vehicle. These Warwalkers fired in, nuked that vehicle. Here, my combat was pretty lucky. Avatar killed a bunch of guys. These guys charged in, killed 4 guys. We beat both squads by 7, so 1 squad crumbled away to nothing, and the other squad is left. So that is it. We're on to turn 5. Top of turn 5. Okay, so we've called the game at the top of turn 5 just because it's unassailable for my opponent, but it was a really good game. What happened over here? He gunned down one of these walkers. Flew forward and lashed those guys, pushed them out, gunned them down with all this. So we got actually 1 kill point. The final score is 6-2 over here. We just Avatar just cleaved down the remaining guys. He just chopped his way through. But no, it was a good game, man. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thank you. Good game.